Yeah, I know. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, baby.
A big one hostess. Oh, they're gonna be so pretty.
Yes, they are.
The flowers are like little cups.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to clean it up? You clean it first.
The what?
You gonna get
No, I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna get some more. All right. So let me. Yeah, I am wearing my rubber outfit. How about that? See that? All right. Let me go over here. I'm gonna get a little bit more food. So, uh-oh. It's gonna just fall. So I will be right back. Okay. So, oh, there we go. I'm not wearing. Sorry, guys. Yes, I am wearing a rubber cat suit. Oops. Why is my camera not doing right here? Oh, there we go. I think it's better. Is that better? Y'all are sideways. So where am I gonna put the camera now? Where should I put the camera? Put it over here. I'll put it over there. How about that? Does that work? That works. Okay. So, oh yeah. So you can see you can see my little lights. You see my little lights up here. See that? Here, let me move the wine bottles out of the way. And no, I'm not drunk. Not yet. But long sorry. That one was half empty anyway. So I was gonna go out today. Kind of got myself depressed thinking about, in the Bible, it says that uh, one third of mankind. Oh, I've got to get my glasses, guys. I can't see. I'm sorry. When I go in, because I'm gonna do this live for a little while. We might go out in the yard and do some different things. And yeah, I'm sure everybody wants to see the rubber outfit, right? Because I am wearing see, I'm wearing my rubber outfit underneath my dress. See here. So yes, I'm wearing a cat suit underneath my dress. Excuse me. I am eating. So yeah, I was gonna go out. I guess I could show you. I'm not wearing any boots, see, but I'm wearing a rubber cat suit. Absolutely. But I know you guys love the rubber cat suit stuff. Anyway, so I was gonna go out today. I got all dressed up, my hat and everything. I actually got Teresa dinner, and I'm actually eating the other half of her dinner. And I kind of got myself depressed. I got myself depressed to thinking. Bible says I got to be real careful because I don't want this to go on the metal, because if you put the rubber on the metal, it messes it up. Is this a cosplay? Yes. Well, yeah. I could almost see that. I'm gonna have to get my glasses. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get my glasses. Let me get my glasses. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna get my glasses. Hold on. I gotta talk to you, right? There you go. Alrighty. Oh. Okay, I got my glasses. Hold on. So it says, hello from England. Yes, yes. Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas. Okay. Let me look over here. Okay. So, Mark, hello, Mark. Hey, Mark. Mark is a number one subscriber. He loves the rubber outfits. Anyway. Hello from England. Hi, George. See, Mark says very nice. Is this a cosplay? George says, yeah. Well, some people don't think that cross-dressing is a cosplay. Some people take it way, way too serious, right? And no, it's just a cosplay for me. I mean, I'm obviously a dude. Look at my hands. So, anyway, so something fun to do. Okay, so what else we have? It says, hello, Sonny. Hey, Sonny. What the hell is even that? Well, what it is it's me. It's me in rubber. Anyway. Okay, go back over there. The sun is actually, there we go. The sun's actually going down, and all we have is these little lights over here. So anyway. So then it says, hello, what the hell is this? How are you, Eddie? Andy. Very good, man. Cheers. I'm sorry, no boots right now. It's still warm. It's still warm here in Dallas, Texas. So I had to pull my boots off. I'm actually kind of hot. I'm kind of sweating. It's actually way too early in the year to dress up in rubber and go outside. It's still too hot, but I want to do it anyway. Are you trans or some? Hi, Hunter. Well, no, not trans at all. Berry and creams. Berries and cream. What is the berries and cream? Oh my gosh, are implants real? No. These are prosthetics. You know, like when you have when a girl has a vasectomy, you have a prosthetic, and so this suit is a rubber suit, rubber suit, and it's I'm trying to it's Honor. I think it's Honor makes a boob suit. So that's what it is. So anyway, they're prosthetics. So it says, "Are you straight?" Yes. Yes, I have a wife and 2 kids. My wife is my wife is actually in there watching television, and I'm out here kind of just hanging out with you guys, having a glass of wine together. Yeah. Look at up. You like the. Wait a minute. Look at up. You look like the person. Holy. I like these people that drop in and have no idea what's going on. It's actually kind of fun. I was going to teach a Bible study. I wanted to talk about. Oh, I got to put the glasses back on you. Where did the passion for dressing like this come from? Were you inspired or just doing it? Nah. Oh my gosh, that's a long story. So cross-dressing. Cross-dressing has a long history. And when I say cross-dressing, I'm talking about not male to female. I'm just talking about straight hetero cross-dressing. And there's a lot of like, theories on it. Like I'm wearing a rubber suit. Does that have something to do with like a childhood memory or something like that? And where did the why are you dressed as a girl? I'm well. Here, let me go ahead and answer George first, and then I'll get to Owen because he says, "Why are you dressed as a girl?" The questions are coming really fast. I was just actually sitting. I was actually sitting here eating dinner. hold on. I'm gonna answer the question. Hold on. I got my wife Chinese food, so it's just a little bit of fried rice and a little bit of chicken. There's more than that. I'm gonna have some soup here in just a minute. Give you time to think too. No, almost out of wine. No, almost out of wine. So I need to do a long study on where does the cross-dressing come from. It's always with you, always. It doesn't matter what kind of church you go to. They're gonna pray it out of you. Um, it's just part of you. So it's just like people ask, like y'all are asking, was it male to female? Are you trans? Do you really would come to what? No, of course not. Look at these hands, man. So no, it's partly cosplay. It's partly fashion. I get a lot of compliments on my outfits. Um, it's partly collecting. I collect. If you go to my website here on YouTube, I have a lot of dresses, a lot of shoes, a lot of rain suits, a lot of rubber outfits. So it's the collecting part. My wife getting this kind of attention. I'm gonna be able to pull my breasts off when I'm done. She can't. And that's like, wow, that's jacked up, right? So, yeah, it's just something that makes you feel comfortable. It's just something. It's artistic. I like to say cross-dressing is it's like a palette, and you get to paint it. You get to paint it any way you want. All right, so let's go back to some of the other questions. I'm going to scroll through. Oh, why are you dressed as a girl? I'm dressed as a girl because what happened was I got all dressed up and I was going to go out, and I got depressed. I Mike Adams and Alex Jones today. Oh, look at my little flamey thing there. See that? Isn't that cool? I love that. I love them things. I think there's another one behind me, right? Is there another? Oh, that one there is not on. How strange. The one behind me is not even on. Anyway, I got depressed. I was listening to Alex Jones today. They were talking about a lot of the Bible stuff, about sort of the end of the world and 1/3 of everybody dying. And I did. I got all dressed up and I was going to go do something. So I picked up Teresa. I picked up the wife. I picked up her dinner, and then I says, I'm just going to hang out with y'all. I'm hanging out with you guys. You guys right here. I'm hanging out with you. So, yeah, that's kind of it. Just kind of eating the Chinese food, drinking some wine. We're gonna watch the stars come out. Maybe I'll pull out the telescope. That would be fun. Pull out the telescope and look at the moon and stuff. Because there was a full moon yesterday, but it's starting to wane again. All right, let me see. There's some. Girl, said hi. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Jesse. Oh, wait, too far. Unknown guitar. I like that name. The unknown guitarist. That's crazy. Is makes people happy that I think it's perfectly fine. Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. People. No, see, the light's gonna be flashing on and off, and this is jacked up. Okay, George. So it's George. You're right. Um, so when I go out, I usually I build a rapport with the restaurant owner. So I just don't, bam, I'm in there and it's like, yeah, I'm there. Yeah, I'm sorry, this light's gonna go on and off because that light gets triggered. This is, the infrared thing. But yeah, it's about okay. So there's 2 or 3 things I want to do. So first, yeah, it's a hook. It's a hook. People will say, Miss Rachel, you look very different. You look very, you look very pretty. You're doing what you want to do. It's like, yeah, that's what it's all about. But again, it's a hook. Um, I'm having a lot of fun, but ultimately, I want to talk to people about my relationship with God, and you have to have a relationship with Jesus, and you have to think about the afterlife, and all this. It's like people they don't want to hear that. They just want to be partying. They just want to be running around, doing stuff. So yeah, it's a little bit of a bait and switch, but think about this. So if I would have went out this evening dressed as me, I couldn't sit at the bar and just start talking about the end of the world, right? It ain't gonna work. But if I'm here, I'm kind of dressed like this, people will sort of ask, hey, wow, what are you doing over there? Is that a wig? Yes, it is a wig. It's a wig. Uh, Jesse said hi. I'm a guitarist, so yeah. As long as it makes you happy. Do you have lipstick on? Yeah, well, not lipstick, but the stain. It looks like a little brush, and you kind of brush it. And so sometimes I apologize for the light popping on and off there. It keeps getting triggered when I move. So yeah, so I do a brush, and it's a stain. It's not lipstick, and I do wear lipstick. I'm not doing it right now. Sorry about sorry about your wife. What happened to my wife? What are you talking about? So that's Idoro? Idorus? What happened to my wife? What are you talking about? Okay, so, is this hi? Hi! Man, I'm trying to. You're a positive person. Thank you! Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I meet a lot of the people that they just don't, they're not positive. And I'm going to attribute to one thing. It's my relationship with God. I mean, the world's going to blow up, right? You'd be like, Um, oh, the back one is on. It's the one behind me did come on. So yeah, I want positive energy, man. I want people to. I want people to understand there's hope. It's like, man, this world's so jacked up. Just, I'm not gonna preach to you, but ultimately, I do. I want to kind of share some things. But anyway, let me look at the more of the comments. I'm sorry, I had the cataracts pulled out of my eyes, so I can't see close up. I can see like a half a mile away now, but I can't see close up. Okay, so something at harness. It says you're a positive person. Sweetie says, huh? I'm looking into getting into. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Ed Ardro. I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name. I I am a Kagumi. So here's the thing. I bought a Kagumi mask from one of the original artists here in the United States. He's not Japanese, but he learned from the Japanese, and he did my mask. He used to do the masks. Man, I'm gonna have to turn on the light permanently here, so I don't know how I can do that. So my mask is done by one of the original masters. He's passed away, but it's handmade. Now they do masks. They laser they laser print them. Mm-mm. He did it the old-fashioned way. He actually took a measurement on my head and formed the mask, and they sand, and painted it, and yeah, it was over $1,000. So sometimes I'm thinking, well, why don't you just sell it and get rid of it? And I don't know, it's kind of a keepsake. So now you're going to think, well, why don't you do the Kagumi? Well, like all things in life, you can kind of get in with the wrong people. I'm not finishing my dinner, and I've really kind of kicked around that thought, why don't you start doing Kagumi again? And I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Okay, love your vibe. I'm from Toledo. Oh, is Michelle? Michelle? Hi, Michelle. Yeah, check it out. I grew up in Cleveland, and that's all I'm gonna say. Man, I could tell you some stories about Cleveland. uh, can I have money? What? My money? I'm broke. What are you? I have no money. What? I'm doing YouTube videos, and I'm trying to get monetized, man. Oh, is this a man? No, distract. I'm confused. Sweetie pie. Miss Rachel, pretty. Fuck. Ugly. God doubts wants you to dress like a man, but live your best life. You know, I need to engage people, sweetie. So why would you say that? You're here. Are you baptized in Jesus' name? Is God one or three? You tell me. George retracted some. Hey, like your attitude. Thank you. That's Maggie. Hi, Maggie. What's going on? Just hanging out here, just polishing off a bottle of wine and trying to eat some cold Chinese food. So I thought I'd hang out with you guys. And I'm sorry about the light. It says, I read your post said your wife was in a lot of pain. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. So she's got some sort of nerve problem, and we're gonna go ahead. Tuesday, we're gonna go see the specials. I think it has something to do with her back. I get what you're saying. Though. You're sorry, back. Sorry, I got you. Yeah. She's and we're trying to get away from so much medication because it's like, oh my gosh, it's like you're eating lots of medication, and we're trying to get more natural. But I think she's got some sort of nerve entropy problem. She's got a problem with that. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try to get that looked at. She's already had really some extensive back surgery. She has rods in her back, so that's good, straighten out her back. But yeah, she's got some other issues. And man, that is bugging the crap out of me. Okay, Richard, my grandpa had cataract surgery yesterday. Really? Oh wow. Hope it went well. Mine went really good. I was initially didn't like it because there was I felt like, oh my gosh, I'd messed my eyes up, but in the end, the cataract surgery worked out perfect. I'm going to bed. It's quite. Yeah, I'm sorry, George. Bye bye, George. Bye. Yeah, in England, yeah, I know it's really late. What the look at? I don't know, Jordan. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? And then it says number 3. Jesus is 3. Oh man. Oh, we can do a whole Bible study on that. No, God is not 3. God is 1. You're wrong. I love my little Japanese lights. See my little Japanese lights up there? Look at them. What? See, my wife's calling me. It says, I'm not religious, but just think that people should just respect how others live in their life. Respect your cosplay life is unique. Oh, thank you, George. Yeah, I try to give people a lot of room. I try not to, bash people. If you want to know what I'm doing, I absolutely will share. Oh my gosh, this is really good, gritty. I wish there's a way I could keep that light on all the time. It's really bizarre. Because there's a trigger on it, and I need it, and I don't have any outside light. So, hi from Barbara. Hey, Barbara. What?
You done with eating?
Nope, I'm still eating. I'm gonna still have some of that.
You clean the table off?
No, I'll clean it off for you. I'll clean it off. See, that's the wife. She said, you want me to clean it? No, I'm gonna clean it off. She has to put up with me. Look at this. She's got to put up with me. I'll clean off the table. Let live. Yes, you're right. Exactly. Let live and let live. Here's the thing. If you come by more often, man, this is really bugging me about this light. Ah, stepping on my dress. So we're gonna come over here. thought there was a way to turn. Nah, there's not. I thought there was a way to turn that, to keep it like turned on all the time. And now I got this burn in my face. We're just gonna have to put up with that. So, this is just my concept of life. If you ask, I'll share what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try really hard, not to push, push down. That's why I used to go to church for almost 40 years. Don't do it no more. And it's because it's just too much. People are just too religious. And yeah, so if you want to know, of course, absolutely. This is what I'm trying to think about too, is to do Bible studies. I'm gonna try to trigger the light again here. Oh, I guess not. Maybe the light won't trigger no more. No, there it is. Fine, goodbye. Bye-bye, George. We're all different. That's good. Yes, we're all different. If we were all the same, it would be said. Well, yes, that's right. I wish I could eat some cookies. Oh my gosh, you look gorgeous, by the way. Thank you, thank you. Um, Go to my website. Go to my website. This is bizarre because I'm kind of doing this live thing, and I'm sitting on the patio, and it says, please share. Also make things. Please share. Also, you make some Christmas. I'm treated by you. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Um, so I do, this kind of stuff. I do cross dressing. I also do a lot of Bible studies. I do gardening. I do trains. I used to do a lot of things. A lot of things. A lot of things. So, um, oh my gosh, this is. I wish I had a permanent light. This thing keeps triggering off and on. This was like a really grand idea. Do you guys want me to go in the house and kind of continue the discussion? Do you want me to go in the house and we can kind of continue the discussion? Because this is making me nuts. This here. So we're gonna put it to a vote. Do you want to continue the live? I'm gonna go in the house and I'll get another little bit of food and we'll get away from the flashing light, right? So we'll go in the house. I can kind of continue, or do you just want to cut it off? You look gorgeous, by the way. Thank you. Somebody's attractive. Man, looks like the little woman from Incredibles. I'm gonna take that as a compliment, man. So I got a yes. Continue. All right. We'll continue. Hold on. We're gonna move. Hold on. Let's see here. I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna take you guys inside real quick here. I'm trying to trip on my dress. Hold on. I'm going inside here. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna get a little something extra to eat. Those Teresa's watching TV there. Okay. Yeah. I know. All right, come on over here. Put you guys down here. Close this up here. Let's see here. Yes. So when I do my cooking shows, this is where I do my cooking shows. So if you look through all my videos, there's plenty of cooking shows. So we're gonna come over here. Sorry guys. This will be so much better coming over here because I gotta turn on the front. Pardon the house. House is a mess. Okay, so we're gonna come in here. Let's see. Oh. I left all the wine outside. Oh, stay here for just a second. You can look at my hat. See my hat collection? How many hats do I have in my hat collection? I'm gonna be right back. Stay there. I'm gonna be right back. Never mind. I thought this was a Western show. I'm asking her about these different shows that she's got. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is better because there's no flashing light, and I can pay a little bit more attention to you guys. So I'm gonna put this here. We'll put this over here. This here is where that's there where I should be doing my lives because I've got a really expensive camera rig there. I don't know. I'm super ass lazy. I just haven't done it. Okay. Is that better? Let's see. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta do it this way. Sorry. Hold on. Much better. Yeah, my other computer's gonna stop. Hold on, guys. Stay there. Oh, it's still for you. I eat Chinese food. Alright, there we go. Where's my pink glasses? I got a pair of pink glasses here. I can't find them. Okay, let's see. 8. 8. I'm back. You seem delightful. Thank you so much. Okay. So we have it's a gardening. It's a hat I use in gardening. Here's another one, and then here's another one. So that's 3. Ooh, pretty rain hat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a pretty one. 12. Look at that. That's a bowler. 13. 13 hats. And that's just there's more. We're right on the hats. I love hats. I really do. That's kind of part of my philosophy. Cross-dressing. Oh, there's my trains. Look up there. See that? I do the big huge G-scale trains. They're big. They're heavy. Yeah. There's 54 daffodils. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. She's counting the daffodils that we planted in the garden. No, I gotcha. I'm sorry. I'm trying. This is almost done. Uh-oh. I messed up. I love black hot. I'm extremely sorry salsa. Yes. Well, again, I'm going to encourage everybody that's brand new. Go to my YouTube. Go to my YouTube website here. I have. Oh Lord, ouch. So I have over 2,000 subscribers and over 3,000 videos of just everything. You know, the trains, the garden, me in black rubber outfits. You know, rubber gloves. So yeah, I'm very diverse. Big cosplay. So yes. So if you like, please subscribe and then pop, you know, comment. So it says, I'm Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Go look at some of my gardening videos. You'll love my roses. I love roses. Yeah, we uh, we just planted a bunch of daffodils just this last weekend, and we're gonna plant some more. So I'm trying to find my pink. I'm trying to find my pink glasses. I got this weird itch on my foot here. I don't know where they are. Anyway. So it says, "You're gay. You're gay. You're gay." Oh, you wish. You know what I find out, Jason? People like you. Thank you. People like Jason, it's like they can't stand it. What I have found in life is, so if I'll show up at a restaurant, you know, dressed in a cat suit or just dressed, go to my YouTube. You'll see I do many different things. I found out people like Jason, they're latently gay. They're actually gay, which is I don't care. I don't care what you do with your life, or they can't stand it that I have more strength than they do to dress like I do, and and that's like sad. That's the way the world is. That's the split in the whole world. So we're gonna talk a little bit of philosophy. People can't let live and let live. They've got to resort to calling names or saying, "Well, you're this, you're that," and again, I'm gonna come full circle. I dress like this as a hook. At some point, I'll eventually start talking about the Bible. I'll talk about politics and religion and different things like that. It's just to talk about. You know, it's just to kind of draw people in. People say, "Oh my gosh, you dress really cool." Like, wow, you got all this strength, and it's like, this is me. This is me. I mean, you saw all the hats. This is just me, man. Okay, hello, new subscriber. Hey, Dean, what's going on, man? So yeah, why? It says message retracted. Wonder why. Uh, L1, why you retracting messages? Hi from Barbara. Hi Barbara. Hi Barbara. So yeah, so I really wasn't gonna do this tonight. I was all dressed up. Where's my hat? Let me show my hat. My other hat. So we counted 13 hats. There was one more. I told you there was more. Look at this one. It's fall. Isn't that pretty? And what's funny is I can pull all the leaves off, and I can do different configurations. But that's I'm ultra creative. Wait, we'll just put that there. So yeah, so I was all dressed up, and like I said, I was listening to Alex Jones today and Mike, and just kind of got depressed about the 1/3 of humanity dying, and that's right out of the Bible. And I think people should understand that, be kind of aware of that. Uh, and they went off on so many different parts, to this whole thing where they're hollowing out the middle. Thank you, thank you. I have a subscriber that says I'm very lippy, and he's from the United Kingdom. It's like lippy. We don't say that. We don't say you're lippy here in the United States. Review is crazy. What is? Jason says 4 views. 4 views is crazy. What does that even mean? Jason, what are you talking about? Just you can hang out. You can thrash me all you want. What are you talking about? Oh, 4 views is crazy. 4 views is crazy. I'm not trying to do views. if It's so funny. So if you look at my statistics, I've pulled back. Um, so I watched a video about the dopamine jokes, the dopamine jolts. So just a lot of people today, you know, they they live in their cell phone, right? It's like, yes, I got Apple. So I got both. I got both. I got an Apple. I got a Android. I love the Android better. But the dopamine jokes, right? I was posting. Check this out. I was posting 3 times a day, and and then I was actually curating or making videos. And what I mean by that is I've got like a lot of raw video. I'll blow them down and do a post production and put some um, music and stuff to it. And I just stopped. It was too much. It was too much. So no, I don't do this for views because if you look, I've pulled way back. I was trying to get monetized, and it's like I'm not even gonna bother. It's like some people they just do some kind of random stuff and bam, they're monetized. Oh, for Pete's sake, this is empty. I think I've got some more in the fridge. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I love Chardonnay. So if you're ever in town, buy me Chardonnay, or you can send me a bottle. First time here, I love. Thank you. So that's Myra. Myra, yeah. Do subscribe to the channel. I am an old girl, I just am, but that's okay, right? Let me ask y'all, because we're just kind of there's a lot of brand new people kind of coming in and out. How old do you think I am? So yeah, so how old do you think I am? Let me scroll back up here. Thank you. It's crazy. Oh, I love Jason. You get these trolls and they just like what the heck? Yes, exactly. Patricia says, yeah, enjoy the Chardonnay. The haters, yeah. I'm kind of like in this weird place. At some point, I might get somebody that moderates, help me with the moderation. And I don't know. It's like if you take the trolls and blast them out, like they're gone. If you let them stay, they get to hear me talk more. I mean, what's going to happen when the trolls they're sitting here, I'm going to start teaching them Bible studies. That's going to be fun, right? Because they're going to have to sit and listen. And the more they sit, the more they're going to have to hear me talk about God, right? So like, I'm almost like, yeah, just hang out, trolls, because you're gonna hear it all. So I don't know, that's my positive thought there. Yeah. 80? Oh my gosh, stop! Are you serious? 65. Yeah, Patricia, you were right on. Patricia was alright. Thanks. Yeah, so that's kind of the place that I'm at right now. Um, I don't know what I want to do as far as work. So I live an hour away. Think of this. Think of this. This is all part of me talking to people. A third of your life you sleep, right? Third of your life you work, and then a third of your life you're doing all the other stuff to kind of make up. I've gotten to this point now because I'm mid-60s. Gosh, it's an hour to drive to work, an hour to drive back in. That's 2 hours of my life that's gone. So it's like, well, Rachel, do you have enough money saved up to stop working? No, I really don't. What's probably gonna happen is I'll just have to find a job here local. I have enough money pretty much to retire. I could spend more time with y'all. That's really what I want to do. I want to spend more time with y'all. I make a lot of videos. Brian says, "What the?" Well, you just walked into something. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is good. We open it up. So it says, code that follower of Christ. I urge you to truly accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior and turn from your evil way. Can you tell me my sinful ways? So, cause you open up the door. I didn't. Tell me precisely what you're talking about. It says, hi. Guess what? It says, never. Hello, never. Awesome. Where do you live? Dallas, Texas. I live in Dallas, Texas. So I'm waiting for this troll. It says, code the follower of Christ. I don't even know what that means. So it says, I urge you to truly accept Jesus Christ as your Lord. So what does that even mean? See, that's definitely a troll right there. So my expectation is chicken butt. Chicken butt. Oh my gosh. I've got to do this more often. I don't do a lot of lives because I was kind of afraid, pardon me, because I'm still eating dinner. I don't do a lot of lives because I don't want the overhead. I didn't want the trolls. And I'm all dressed up. Got my hat. See? I was gonna go out. I was gonna go out to my local restaurant. And kind of got depressed. So I said, that's it. I'm staying home with my wife. I'm already dressed up pretty. I'll just go ahead and do a live, right? But the whole thing about going out is, just like this troll is saying here, oh, you need to accept Jesus. What do you mean? Right? So when I'm in a restaurant or I'm sitting in a bar and I'm talking to people, what is it's that doctrine smacking you in the face. What are you talking about? See, Rush Limbaugh. Do you remember Rush Limbaugh? He used to talk about the drive-by liberals. They would come up and they would just throw crap out and then disappear. So this is why this is why I go out. This is why I go to my favorite restaurants, my favorite, locations, and when I engage people, they can't run away like you trolls, right? You just throwing stuff out, and then you like poof, gone, right? So they think, oh wow, I'm a real Christian, and I'm just going to throw this out and bash this cross-dresser, and then they poof, they disappear. But see, what I do is, when I go out, I actually sit and engage people. I had a couple of nights ago. I sat with two women, and I sat and talked to them about the Bible for 2 hours. They could not get enough of it. Right? I had to go. I says, "Look, man, this is the deal. I get to cross dress, but I get to go. I gotta pick up food and bring it home. Right? Those were hungry souls. These people that jump on here and they say, "Oh well, it's just about whatever that there's two people. I've had two people now. They can't engage, right? I'm not beating anybody down. I haven't beaten anybody down for what they believe, or what they're doing. But y'all come in and you throw that. You have no idea what you're talking about. So, Grandpa, I'm Grandma. Yeah, I'm old, man. Hey, I can get senior citizens discounts. You goofball. Edna mode is great. Edna mode, yeah, I love that. I like that. Oh, it's the doctrine smacking. I still don't understand that. It says it's that doctrine smacking you in the face. Doesn't even make sense to me. Oh well. Thank you. Thank you. Very cute. Okay. Well, I think I went all the way up and I came all the way down. Oh, we had somebody else come in. So, yeah. So I don't know what. I don't know what to do. I'll do a live like during the day, and I'll have one person, one or two, right? Now that I'm doing it on a Friday evening, man, I think I had as many as 15 people in here, just kind of stopping by, checking out what's going on, and they said they would be subscribers and they would go ahead and um, uh, do some comments, which is good. His comments are good. Uh, Watch the videos, but also look at my Bible studies. I have just in the posting section. Every morning I'll journal. I'll read something in my morning prayer because I get up at 5. I read the Bible. I pray about stuff, and then I'll go ahead and post something. And it's kind of politics and religion. It's just a little bit of everything. So as an entertainer, that's what I want to make certain I'm giving. Right? I just don't want people to stop by and it's like, oh wow, a crossdresser in rubber. Right? How many crossdressers in rubber are there, right? I don't know. Hundreds. Who knows? Um, so I want to make sure I give something to y'all that's interesting. And that's kind of it. So that's how we kind of landed here today. I was gonna go out, picked up the Chinese food. I started thinking about the 1/3 of the people of the world will die in a single day, and I just kind of, I don't know, I just didn't go out. I thought, hey, I just hang out with you guys, and look at this. This is great. We're interacting. That's what I've done. Bicycles right off right. Okay, cool, very good. Plenty here. 3,000 videos. 3,000 videos. Hi, Miss. Hi, James. Oh, thank you so much. This, Miriam. Where are you? I'm in Dallas, Texas. It was Dallas, Texas here. So, yeah. Big city. Very hot. That, that was kind of another reason why I didn't stay out. Because I have like favorite restaurants and favorite, not a bar, but lounge, right? So that I kind of go to, and then it's still too hot. I so absolutely wanted to go out, and so I got dressed up in the rubber outfit. I got a dress, over the rubber outfit, and it's oh my gosh, it's just too hot. It's too hot outside right now. It's still here in Dallas. It's still in the 80s. So yeah. So I just picked up the food. And said, I was gonna hang out with y'all. It worked out great. So, worked out pretty good. I'm sorry, I have to keep taking my glasses off. I had my cataracts taken out, so I can see a half a mile away, but up close, I can see away. Where are you? South Carolina. Okay, here. Does Cindy live nearby? I don't know. Hi from England. Hey, Andrew. Hi from England. Yes. I've got a couple subscribers from the United Kingdom. This outfit, the rubber cat suit, comes from the United Kingdom. I have most of my outfits. I have several rubber outfits. If you go kind of look on my thing, I try to buy from the United Kingdom. United Kingdom has the best rubber outfits. You could go to China and get a wide variety, but some of the ones that I've gotten from China were just, they leached crap. I'm just gonna tell you, the rubber from China is awful. It's absolutely awful. So English rubber is outstanding. It's very cool. After this, I'm gonna have some ice cream. So I'm still trying to finish dinner. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Yes. For the 11 that are here, if you like rainwear videos, this is the place. Lots and lots of rainwear. I'm gonna do the book. You want to see the new one I haven't done any videos yet, but you want to see my new rainwear outfit? Good luck. Do you guys want to see my new outfit? It's from Farmer Rain. It's rather expensive. Well, I have all my videos into you simply must procure one as soon as possible. Procure what? Must procure one as soon as possible. Well, here's the thing. 90% of my outfits, they're Farmer Rain. Really, really expensive. This last one, I'll show you real quick. It was 150 US dollars. That's expensive for me. Oh gosh. Yeah, wellies. I was wearing my wellies. Oh well. Not in here. So, so hunters. Gotta be hunters, right? Hunters are super, super expensive. Is that what you're talking about? I love my hunters. They're beautiful. I love your rubber. Yeah, Mark. Mark, you're like up way late tonight. All right, let me go. I'll go again. Hold on. How about that? This is beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, I love this part. I love this. So this is the pull up, pull up type. So yeah, I love this. So I need to do a video on this one. I love the trim. I love the little stripes, and this is kind of it's kind of rubbery. So yeah, so this is my latest one here. So that's it. So yeah, this is a Farmer Rain. This was very this is very expensive. Too. Plenty in there too. Okay. Alrighty. I am almost out of wine. And I'm thinking as soon as the wine. Oh, Happy New Year! Yeah, Happy New Year! What boots do you professionally recommend? As far as boots, hunters. Hunters, man! Hunters! Hunters! Hunters, man! That's funny. I noticed it was in reverse. It was backwards. Wow. Why did the message retracted? Oh my gosh. Why do you keep commenting and you retract the message? Are you saying something bad? Bad. Oh my gosh. So I've got to also wash, the outfit here. Because it's, sticky. It's wet. Rubber gets wet. Gotta wash it. I heard to their website. Yeah. Well, where's my comb? It looked like alfalfa got some kind of popped up there. Anyway. No, just it's okay. Pay it no mind. Oh, okay. Yeah. So as soon as the wine's done, I gotta pull this rubber outfit. I'm gonna wash it. What, babe? What's that? I will. I'm going to. I gotta put the food away too. So anyway, I'm looking at the timer. Oh my gosh, I've been on for an hour. I've been on an hour and I haven't said nothing. But yeah, I just need to do I need to do this more often, right? And then I know some people want to see the cat suit, right? I am wearing a cat suit. As you can see, I'm totally wearing it. I'm totally wearing a cat suit. So yeah, I'm totally wearing a cat suit. 11. Yeah, yeah. I love rain suits. I love walking in the rain. Make sure you do watch, because I do have them broke down into into playlists. But my favorite is to walk in the rain at night, because the way the light reflects, it reflects, like this, it's very reflective. So I really like that. I think that's kind of cool. Okay, so I got to put the food away. I got to pull off the rubber suit. Got to watch that. You're living your life. Yes, I am. You know. Okay, so five more minutes. 5 more minutes. Somebody had asked earlier today about the cross dressing and everything, and so here's another part of it. So growing up religious, it was wrong. When I found in the Bible, it wasn't wrong. Everything turned, flipped, and I found out that there was guardrails. There was a place I could be myself, and not get in trouble. Not falling with the wrong people, because that happens. A lot of time you just go through life, and you get with people you think you can trust them, and they're not. And I'm not going to go into that, because I'm almost ready to kind of turn this off. But living the life, that kind of clicked. Um, I've been married to my wife for 40 years, and she knows exactly what I do, exactly who I am. I saw a lot of my friends get destroyed because they had no balance. They couldn't take, you know, being a boy and you dress as a girl, or vice versa. You're a girl and you really dress as a boy. Like Dietrich. You think of Dietrich. They never found any balance, and I've got to give God the credit for the balance I find in my life. It's not because of me. You know, I'm a, I'm just, I'm just me. So, so yeah, I have balance in my life. I have a focus. I'm, I'm kind of going towards something. Uh, I have you guys. No, I'm serious. I have you guys, you subscribers. I said at the beginning of this, and I'm saying it towards the end now. I do this because I want to talk to you guys, and I don't know. This is it. I just still saying honesty is the best policy. Because oh, Miss Rachel, you're wearing a red. Well, this is my this is my female persona. Yeah. Um, this is the way it is. But yeah, I'm living my life. I had a lot of friends that they had to kept they had to keep their clothes in their car. They had to hide. They had they had to do all this kind of crazy stuff. So I'm very blessed. And I want to give God the glory. I'm very blessed for what I have. Um, I mean, the trains, the G cell screens, man, them things aren't cheap. They're hundreds of dollars. Um, I live in a decent house. I'm just middle class. I've got money to pay my bills. I got bills. I got food on my table. I got a wife. Obviously, I've got a lot of costumes. So I want to give God the glory. It's not what I did. It's uh, it's this blessings from God. So this is my bed. I support you. I'm just generally curious. Well, any interaction, good or bad, I get from people, you know, I love my life. Remember, those always time, even on a dry day. Well, here in Dallas, it's as dry as can be, man. It's like 80 degrees outside. That's why I'm kind of hot. Well, I promised myself I'd finish my wine, and I don't have any more. I gotta pull off the rubber outfit. It's gotta be washed. So anybody that's considering latex, you have to wash the latex. As soon as you're done with it, you gotta wash it because there's oils. There's oils in your skin that leach into the rubber, into the latex, and it doesn't matter if it's chlorinated or not. It still will break down the rubber. So I gotta pull the dress off. I gotta pull off the outfit. I gotta wash it and kind of hang it up. There's a whole process. There's a whole process. If you look at my videos, I actually show you the process of actually kind of doing it. But it's oh gosh, it's been a couple of years ago. So I have how many people here right now? 9. Oh my gosh, I don't want to say goodbye to you. How do you wash it, Bo? Oh my gosh, you're gonna open up that door. Okay, so so because there's oil on it, you have to first wash it with something that will break it, I'm trying to think, Dawn or something something that breaks grease. So you wash it first and dump all that out. Then there's Vivishine. So what you want to do is rinse, rinse, rinse. You'll rinse it 3 times. Put the Vivishine in there, put it in, and then you have to let it drip dry with the Vivishine on it, and then that makes the rubber. It makes it slippery. So so now you're gonna say, do you use lube or powder? I've done I've done both, man, because you use powder, it just turns into mud, right? You pull off the outfit, it's mud. So I've gotten to the point now to where it's like it's ickier. It's like I use a lube to put on the inside of the suit. Um, so it slips on, but um, I, I don't know. I have a couple chlorinated outfits, and the chlorinated outfits go on a lot easier because chlorinated is slippery in and of itself, but you still have to wash it. So yeah, there's a whole learning process to that. Please keep being yourself. I will. I'll keep being myself. Well, if you can change your name so you can show. With you wearing, oh, somebody's wearing with me. That's clever, you bro. Pull away from like that. Oh, like my hand. You can put it into the washer. No. By hand. This I have like a large tub that I put the Dawn in, and I take the suit, wash it real good, and then you got to dump that out, and then you got to rinse, get all the soap off, get all the oils off, and then the last time is the Vivishine, and the Vivishine goes on it, and then when you hang it, it's got to drip dry, and you have to leave the Vivishine on it, and even when I take the suit and I put it in a plastic bag, to go off to the side to store, I'm wearing plastic gloves because you do not want the oil on your hand to get back on the suit. So that's a big deal. Yeah. So some of my costume, they're 10 years old. Like if you look at my video, go back and look at my videos. Um, like yeah, like I've got maid outfits and stuff like that. They're over 10 years old. It's because I take care of them. I can't afford to buy stuff and then let it explode. It just falls apart. Okay, I'm gonna look at one more and then I gotta go. What time is it here local? Does they have a clock around here somewhere? Oh well. Okay, my hand over there. With you wearing, very good. Wow, that was way more interesting than I expected. Sounds like. How long does it clean and take a sip? Like, oh my gosh, Bo. Okay, let's see here. So right now I only have the rubber cat suit. It will take maybe uh, 15, 20 minutes. Wash, and get through all of the process. But then when you hang it, it's got to hang overnight. And the funny thing about this is, um, so this is a cat suit. Oh, I got a bra on. I'm sorry, I got a bra. I got a bra on too. But the the cat suit, you can see that. So the cat suit has inserts, and what'll happen is if you just hang the suit up straight, water will accumulate in the insert, and you can't do that. So what you have to turn the suit upside down, and you kind of hang it. Everything drops down, and so then in the morning, I'm gonna go ahead and take the suit off, and I'll have to like rotate it, or I can hang it straight up. But the point being is, where the false breasts go, you don't want water. You don't want any water accumulating in the rubber because it'll ruin it. So you're right. These are all these different little things you have to learn through the process of time. And oh gosh, I used to sleep in a rubber suit, and I didn't realize you're supposed to like wash it after every time. Ultimately, on my back, it fell apart because of all the oil attacked the rubber on my back, so it was all screwed up. So yeah, I only had that suit. That was my first suit. I only had it a short time. Oh, I know. In the United Kingdom, it says this is 12:36. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh man, I feel so bad. Yeah, you know what? The United Kingdom is it's so special. That's where um, the old television show The Avengers with Emma Peel and John Steed. Yeah, man, come on, that's the UK, and then everything's mod, in the United Kingdom. You're like, I'm in my 60s because I can remember all that kind of stuff, right? And so when I think of something that's like cutting edge, I think of the United Kingdom. I mean, they'll walk around in rubber cat suits. I was like, yeah, whatever. That's that's where this all came from. The United Kingdom started all this. Like when you get older, everything drops. Yes. Um, Everything drops down. It does. 7:40 p.m. in New Jersey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So New Jersey, yeah. So because you're CST, or no, I'm CST and you're Eastern. You're EST. So yeah, New Jersey. Julie said, "Hi, Julian. Hi. Oh my gosh, you missed the whole show. Go back and watch the whole show. Oh no way! Your son is watching. Oh my gosh. I hope you're. Oh, how old is your son? I hope um, I'm um, I'm setting the example. Oh gosh, man. I wanted to turn this off, and I gotta put the dinner away. This is the knife edge that I walk. Okay, I'll talk about one more thing here. It's hot in here because it's just hot. Um, so this is the knife edge that I walk or that I ride on, and I'm being completely honest with you guys because that's what you do. You're supposed to be honest with your subscribers. So on one hand, I want to make certain. There's a cliche. When people look at you, do they see Jesus? Do they see the Messiah? And the other side is, it's like, well, I want to. This is what I want to do. I'm an entertainer. I used to be a geisha, if you could believe that. I used to dress as a geisha, not with the white face and everything. I would go to parties dressed as a geisha as an entertainer. And but then I lost my sponsor. I no longer had a person that would sponsor me. Um, so that's the knife edge I ride. On one hand, I want people to understand my relationship with God. On the other hand, um, yeah, I'm an entertainer. This is what I do. Just look at my 3,000 videos. That's me. I'm an entertainer. I love it, man. When I was in 6th grade, right? They'd say, "Hey, who wants to be?" Yeah, man, I'm all about that. I want to be in the play, right? I want to be in the play. Well, I'm in the biggest play there ever was. I'm cross-dressing, I'm here. I made it. I didn't commit suicide. I have friends that lost everything. And they even lost their lives. because they couldn't find a balance. You know, everything, this consumed them. This is important, right? What I'm doing is important because it's me. You know, people say, well, why can't you just do this in boy mode? I can. I can. But I'm gonna tell you one more thing, and I'm gonna I've got to stop. I can do this all night. I can absolutely do this all night. My son has a band. He would love you to shout out his band. They're called Mud the Far Cuz. I need to see them. I need to go and see it. I'll have to look at it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're a good person. Well, good. We're supposed to be good, but good doesn't equal salvation. And there's a whole Bible study on that. But anyway, I was just talking about some of my friends actually committed suicide and stuff over time. Um, oh, this is awful. Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. Okay. So I'll give you one more little thing, and I gotta go. Gotta go. This is. I could do this for another hour, 2 hours. So, my wife and I are non-denominational now because I figured out over the course of time, I'll go witness to people like me, and not to the point of putting them in hell, but my church was doing that. It's like, if you're not like us, you're not it. And the more I read the Bible, the more I realized, like, Jesus didn't do that. There was only one group Jesus went after. It was the religious. That's who he went after. So that's another reason why I push so hard with this. I go and talk to people they wouldn't even dare talk to. You know, oh wow, Miss Rachel, you're trying to teach a Bible study on a bar stool? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. Because I've witnessed to so many people that were hurting, that they saw me, they said, wow, what are you doing, man? I'm not dressed like this, I'm dressed more, I'm dressed like more Victorian, I got all these Victorian outfits. I'm very much a Victorian. But they'll ask me, they'll say, what are you doing, man? You look like you just walked out of, Lucy Mame or I'm trying to think of some of these old movies, The Great Race or something, where they're all dressed up Victorian. And I'm coming back full circle. It's a hook. If I can open up a conversation to you, my clan, right? My tribe that I belong to, they would not talk to people because they were different. I can't do that. I'm going to get asked, when I get to the very end, I'm going to get asked, why didn't you talk to this person? Well, I couldn't talk to them because they were gay or they were lesbian or whatever. Insert whatever. So that's partly why I'm such a crazy person about this. That it opens doors. It just does. It just does. I go to conventions. I go to train conventions. I'm dressed Victorian. I got the big hat. I'm like looking cool. Yeah. What's going on? It gives me a way to go, right? I mean, for Pete's sake, I've been drinking. I blew away a whole bottle of wine. That's nothing, man. You can't. My tribe, where I come from, you can't even drink, let alone cross-dress. What did Jesus do? What was Jesus' first miracle? Think about it. What was Jesus' first miracle? He went to a wedding, turned the water into wine. Oh, that was non-alcoholic wine, Rachel. I don't think so. And here's why. Because the maitre d' says, wow, you guys have saved the best stuff for last. Meaning, yeah, normally you spend a little bit of money on the good alcoholic stuff, get people messed up, and then you bring in the cheap crap, right? Cheap stuff for the rest of the party. But it was reversed. You can't do that with non-alcoholic wine. That doesn't work. Sorry, doesn't work. So that was one of the reasons why I broke from my tribe, my religion, the people that I was with. I said a naughty word. What did I say? Oh my gosh, what did I say? Keep it on. Yes. Yes. Yeah, Grace of it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Well, anyway, so that's I need to start doing more formal stuff. I'll continue dressing up. Um, I'm wearing a dress. Maybe I'll just wear the cat suit and a hat or something. But see, that's too sexy. That's a little over the top. That's one of the problems with, I think, church. Church has become too much of a circus, right? Mega churches here in the States, I don't know too much of the United Kingdom, but in the States, mega churches are a huge problem because they're busy entertaining people and they don't do a whole lot teaching people. And if you read the Bible, I keep saying one more thing. This is one more thing. This is what God's given to me. The church model's wrong. It's a business. If you read the Bible, they had small fellowships. Hey, think about this. The apostles could have went out and got a loan, got a building, got a big old band, got some cool outfits, and got a bunch of food and had a party, right? They didn't do that. They didn't take on a mortgage. You know what the apostles did? They went out and talked to people where they were. Now, I'm not trying to compare me, but this Paul did that all the time. I'm in the book of Acts right now, and Paul, he's getting angry at these guys. He says, man, I went out here, I'm talking to y'all, and I don't go to the Jews no more. I'm going to go to the Gentiles because they'll listen to me. And that's my thing. I want to find people that will listen to me. Yeah, they're going to look at this. Yeah, you look cute, Miss Rachel. Ooh. But I want to leave you with something that'll make a difference. I mean, come on. How many cross-dressers are on YouTube that are going to try to teach you a Bible study? Tell me how many. If that's what you want, this is here. That's what I want to give you guys. So, anyway, all the new people. Sorry if I'm preaching. Hi from Scotland. Yes, that's Pat Farmer. It's late over there, man. I know it's late. Yeah. Not many. I'm gonna cry. It's not being about religious. It's being about a relationship. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Keep in touch.